Okay then, Helldivers, we are back, and it seems that the mud is getting thicker every single day. The Jet Brigade are running circles around us, the black hole wormhole seems to be getting scarier every second, and it appears that there are some secret messages on the back of the automatons. We're going to dive into everything you guys need to know with the latest and greatest from Helldivers right now. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up, subscribe with post notifications turned on, it'd be greatly appreciated, and we're doing a giveaway here on the channel for the top bundle of super credits. This is the latest winner. Make sure you drop me a message on Discord, and if you want to get involved with the next one, head down to the comment section. A red, purple and a yellow love heart will enter you in, and we'll announce it in a few days. With that being said, quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Opera GX and its brand new look, including a GX control panel on the side which enables you guys to control and limit your RAM CPU usage, and even have a cleaner going on in the background to make sure that you guys have got the cleanest experience when gaming online. On top of that, we've also got customization that you've never seen before, including dark mode, light mode, and the auto, alongside full color customization of everything in the panel system. It's an absolute legendary look. Not only that, but for those of you customization guys out there, we also have the mod section right here, where you guys are going to be able to change up background music, keyboard sounds, dedicated wallpapers, disabling and enabling mods and individual modifications, and so much more. This is, for me, a very cool thing because I absolutely love customization. Now, not only that, for those of you guys who are late night gamers, they also have a way of shading off, which means that it should have less hammering on your eyes. For me, I game until the late hours, and this is definitely something that helps me out tenfold. Not only that, but you can also save the presets so that you never have to go through and customize everything all over again. You can just flick between the ones you like. Opera GX, link in the description, click it and use it now. Now we are back inside of Helldivers 2, and there is a lot happening, to say the least. If we take a look at the Galactic war table right now, we can clearly see right here on Short Bay that apparently the Jet Brigade factories are there, although no Jet Brigade to be seen. So what is it that is actually happening right now? Have the Jet Brigade actually already been reformed and are being deployed elsewhere, and Short Bay was just a bit of a deploy to be able to get us over there so they could work on what they're really working on? Or did they just completely knock out everything happening to it? We'll have to wait and see, but right now we've got to be taking those factories out, and we are 56% liberated on Short Bay to that one's completion. Moving forward though, right here, Meridia has now been cut off. This is a scary factory, as we've only got 2 supply lines left, leading from Fenrir 3 and also to Angel's Venture, as the line from the Meridia wormhole to Turing has now been cut completely clean. It's all quite scary, and everything is going off at the same time, and I'm not too sure what to take about it, but the black hole does look, well, oh so bloody menacing. I can't wait to see exactly how this one goes, because realistically, this could become really dark really quickly. For me, the Illuminate are definitely going to be coming in just around 7 days on the launch of the 1-year anniversary for Helldivers 2, and that's my speculation. I'm holding to it, and I'm dying on that hill, I tell you right now. Let me know what you guys are thinking is going to happen to the black hole wormhole in the next week or so. I'm intrigued to know what your ideas are. In other news though, we have got a Reddit post which has just recently gone up with talks to the Jet Brigade and them already being built, and the MO is just a complete trap. Now, I wanted to go through this because I want to know what your ideas are and what your concept thoughts are on the Jet Brigade, as I do think that this is a little bit of a weird one. We didn't expect for the Jet Brigade to not be on the planet at all. It's just the factories. So where are they hiding? Have they even been produced yet? This post right here states the Jet Brigade is already rebuilt. The MO is a trap. The current major order is to liberate Short Bay to destroy the Jet Brigade factory to prevent them from rebuilding. Intel also says, however, no jetpack augments units have been spotted on the planet. This does not compute. If the Jet Brigade were currently rebuilding logically, these factories are swarming with freshly produced jetpack augment units. This leads to 2 conclusions. The Jet Brigade is already rebuilt and the new units have been shipped to a staging ground, and the factories shut down have served their purpose, and B, the Jet Brigade project has been shelved and the factories shut down to focus on making a more effective unit to spread mechanized order. Either way, High Command is sending you to die for the purposes of destroying inactive factories. The major order is a trap, and an obvious one at that. Now, obviously they go on to state some more stuff with regards to the CF trooping and stuff like that, but overall I think you guys can kind of grasp what it is that's happening with that one. I think it is definitely a scary, scary idea. As we get closer towards the 1-year anniversary, a lot of people are speculating that all 3 factions are going to hit hard, and it does genuinely seem like that might well be the case. With the Jet Brigade being such a huge force right now, and it being such the big spotlight on the major order, the Gloom having the latest major order before that, where it is obviously spreading quite graciously, and the Meridia wormhole is now causing problems. This is kind of getting a little bit scary, and I don't know about you, but I am genuinely concerned as to what's going to happen come the 1-year anniversary, with all 3 factions being at the peak of their troublesomeness. Now, while we're talking about bots though, there has been an interesting factor that's been going around at the moment, which was the short bay bots have this on their backpack, and it can be found on the short bay bots, and it states, "Did we get fooled?" As we can see, there is writing on there that does translate to "out everything for the collective." Now, nobody really knew what that meant and what it was that was going on, although a current YouTuber in the scene for Helldivers, Mr. Glitch Unlimited, posted up on the Reddit post right here and said that he decided to repost all the use of this. Images easier for the eyes. Also, someone posted it in the last post, and the final collective was mentioned in a previous major order briefing. Now, this is quite an interesting one, as it does state right here that it's referring to the Vessel 00, the Nucleus, and the Final Collective. Now, these almost sound like factions with inside of the Automaton narrative, and I don't really know how it's going to work, what it means, or what they are actually doing, but it does just seem to get more scarier as this goes along. If you guys have any more information on the Final Collective, then do let me know via the comment section below. I'm not overly scratched up on the Automaton lore, as the Clankers are by far my favourite faction, to say the least, but it could be quite intriguing to see that we could be really hitting a new point for the Automatons. In other news though, Rob Zombie Animations, a small YouTube channel on the platform, has actually posted up the Helldivers 2 and Astartes Blender animation. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds of it because I think that it definitely deserves a bit of screen time, but if you guys want to see this in its full piece, then do head down to the link in the description. I think it definitely deserves all the love that it can get. And we are unfortunately going into leak territory right now, where Iron Sights has given us a bit more information on a current leak that we already had. So if you don't want to get involved with that, this is the point in the video where you do need to leave. With you lot gone, thank you so much for watching. Let's see what it is that's happening right now. So, Iron Sights posts up, leak, Automaton chemical objective. This is an objective where we are instructed to destroy and collect Automaton chemical canisters. These chemicals are used both by us and the Automatons. Now, obviously, he goes on to state that this was a repost of an old leak, as he found a new objective string on it. It states right here, atmospheric analysis have indicated high concentrations of cyanogen chloride, indicating the manufacture of the CMC neurotoxin gas, in direct and egregious violation of the Geneva Rewise of 2044 second draft. Destroy this automaton war crime and acquire the chemicals for use by our scientists in synthesizing weapons to support the struggle against the organic threats of freedom. Now, what this could be is a storyline movement. We have seen this quite often, where a storyline specific mission type would come up, which would lead to certain stratagems being unlocked, new weapons that have been approached, and so much more. And it does seem that this could be one of those again, using these chemicals and using the scientists to synthesize weapons to support the struggle. Does speculate that we could be in for some very cool stratagem movements coming forward, and with it being Automaton hardware, it could be quite an interesting push. Let me know what you think could come from this one, but massive shout out to Iron Sights as always for posting that up. And taking a look at your top comments right now, we've got some interesting points as you guys moved in quite a lot with this one. It states, I love the little note they make of how the Jet Brigade is remembered by veteran Helldivers, even though it was a couple of months ago, and most just shows how long the average lifespan of a Helldiver is, which is, yeah, 100% true. And especially if you're one of my Helldivers, you pretty much die within just a few minutes. Yeah, I know. Fully aware. Next up though, this one states right here, we are currently fumbling Vernon Wells, which is really peeing me off. Yeah, Vernon Wells has been one of those scuffle planets that we kind of dove in for and then retracted from and then wanted to dive in for again. And it's just been one of those planets that is really starting to rattle a lot of people's cages and is pretty much becoming a brand new creeker point. Yeah, let me know if you guys have been fighting on there just recently. And this one right here states, last night on Vernon Wells, my group of the accidentals experienced jumping berserkers. Yeah, they fly now. Now, not only is that an absolutely horrendous quotation from a Star Wars film, it is also quite hilarious because the game is bugging out. Berserkers and Hulks are now, for some reason, flying through the sky as if they own jetpacks. So, yeah, maybe that's what the Jet Brigade happened to. Maybe they happened to lose their jetpacks and it's been taken by Hulks and Berserkers. Pretty damn funny. Nonetheless, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on, and as always, check out our sponsor, Oprah GX, link in the description and pinned comment. Let's dive in, and thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.